we have purposely never made a video or announced publicly the methods that we were using to clean our mats.
And we've been cleaning our mats for a long time.
Oh no, we're very good about cleaning our mats in terms of discipline, of process. But we were never satisfied with the actual chemicals that we were using for this process because we just didn't feel they were the best way. And if we don't believe something's the best, we just don't talk about it. Yeah. Even if we do it, we don't talk about it. But we didn't know what other options were out there. And you guys, we found it. What jiu-jitsu is to self-defense or street fighting situations, Airbiotics is to academy cleanliness. We have found it, you guys. The most effective, 100% non-toxic and affordable cleaning supply for academies that you guys can use. You came in here and you literally blew us away with the effectiveness of the Airbiotics all-purpose cleaner. And now we'd like you to do the same amazing, because in jiu-jitsu, this is a jiu-jitsu crowd, and they don't believe things unless A, they literally see it, or B, it chokes them on the neck.
Which is seeing it, it's seeing
right.
it.
They need to feel and see the effectiveness. So with probably the dirtiest items we could possibly find, help us demonstrate the difference between the cleaning power of Airbiotics and your traditional household chemical cleaner. Explain what we're gonna do here.
Okay, we're gonna take 2 dirty phones and we're gonna go ahead and measure the levels of bacteria that are on these phones.
And we've never used Airbiotics on our phones. It's only been at the academy, so these phones are our personal cell phones.
Right, so we're gonna test it using an ATP device which reads bacteria, colonies of bacteria on surfaces.
Got it.
Okay, ready?
We're very ready. Yeah, Hedon's phone is very dirty. He has 2 daughters, just so you know, so there's probably like, you know, all kinds of like daughters grabbing and throwing it around.
I'll start with your phone.
We already know that daughters in general are cleaner, and I don't have a dog like you have a dog.
That's true. And I have a little son who basically vomits on my phone every other day.
Don't even ask me to grab your phone for you. You know?
So she uses these things right here, these little swabs, sterilize it, swab it, and then now you put it in?
To the ATP device. And it takes about 15 seconds to go ahead and test it.
Okay.
So that's what it's doing.
Show our people. 12, 11,
Let
10.
me see my
This is Hedon's phone right here.
Let me see my results first.
What does it say?
6, 5, 4.
The countdown.
Woohoo!
Where are we at?
3, 2, 1.
123.
123.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It's 123 colonies of
For the little thing
bacteria
that you swabbed, 123 bacteria colonies in that area. Okay, let's go.
So that's yours.
123. We're remembering it.
Good
Go.
score.
Put mine down.
All right.
So now, we haven't cleaned it yet. Now you're gonna swab mine.
Yep.
I'm very nervous.
I'm gonna go with this is pretty clean.
Well, remember, we ourselves have had Airbiotics in our lives for the last 6 months.
That's true.
Right? I have a little spray in my car. I have it at home. So Airbiotics is on me and around me.
Yeah.
That would explain the cleanliness of your phone.
You haven't used it that much.
Well,
at
we're about
home.
to find out comparatively what cleanliness even means, because they don't even know what 123 means.
Well, great. I'm just saying you haven't used it that much in your personal
I've
life.
never used it.
You've only used it here.
Only at the academy.
In the academy.
Yes.
Countdown begins. Where are we at? 2, 1. Ooh.
Holy shoot.
1,538.
1,538 bacteria.
What did I have?
colonies.
100 what?
123.
Got it. So back to what I was saying about having a son and having
Whatever.
dog.
So my phone is way dirtier.
Yeah.
Is what the conclusion
So you
is.
really need this.
Okay. So now we're gonna use Clorox disinfectant wipes, which kill 99.99% of all bacteria on Hedon's phone, and we're gonna use Airbiotics on mine. But let her do both. Let her do both, because she's a good cleaner.
Of course.
You just sprayed my hand a little bit. Thank you for that.
Apparently you needed it. You've been touching
It's
this phone.
non-toxic, so I'm safe, right?
Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this phone. Perfect. And now we're gonna use the chemical brand to clean your phone. Now it needs something to dry.
You can't just air dry?
We can air dry. It is alcohol based. So we'll let that wait for about,
Give it a little bit of time here. And then now you're gonna use 2 new swabs, which are these
two.
ones.
And we're gonna test the surfaces again.
Okay.
And both cleaners, this cleans 99% of germs immediately.
Right.
And so does ours.
Right.
So the true test will come about 30 minutes later.
Got it. So we clean it now to see the immediate effect.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Should we get a paper towel for this?
Sure. And I'll go ahead
towel?
and test this one.
This is the truest test in the world right here.
It
because 1,500 bacteria colonies. Let's see how we're doing now.
Thank you.
Countdown. 6, 5, 4. I can't see.
Maybe I'll tell you when it comes.
What is it?
Oh, that's
Let me
what
see,
I'm
let me
talking
see.
about.
5
That's
colonies.
awesome.
5, which is very close to 99.99%. If someone's good at math, they can strategize that. But it killed almost every colony of bacteria on my phone. Now, let's do the Clorox one, see how we're doing there.
Yep.
It's so exciting. Can't wait to hold my phone.
Now this is standard cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Countdown begin.
So this one should work similarly
Yes.
immediately after.
Absolutely.
Is the idea, because we talk about
Well, it's alcohol based.
it's
so
so
it's
it
gonna
just
kill everything.
like an atomic bomb, just
Yes.
boom, it's gone.
2, 1, 0.
Perfect.
Zero.
Okay. 0.
So
That's good.
Mine's
Very
even
good.
cleaner.
Yes.
Right.
That's right.
For right now.
So right now I'm at 0.
So now the
I
real
can lick it. That's how
correct.
clean it is.
I wouldn't.
So right now, what really matters though is we're gonna come back in 30 to 45 minutes, and we're going to test these again without
Yes.
touching them. Nothing's gonna be touched. We're gonna come back and see the kind of the continuing cleaning effect of both products.
Correct.
As bacteria enters the environment through the air.
Yes.
And just from their own situation.
Yes.
Perfect. And we're back. You guys, we tried. Amanda said the longer you wait, the more indicative the test results will be of the lasting cleaning power of the products. So we waited an hour. She said we could do up to 24 hours.
Yeah, you can't leave your phone there for 24 hours.
That's why we didn't do 24 hours, okay? But when you guys do your test at home, you guys can do it as long as you want. So it's been an hour. We cleaned both, one with the Clorox kind of standard chemical home cleaner, the other one Airbiotics. You're gonna run 2 more tests now. It's been an hour. Let's see what happens.
All right.
So 2 more sterile swabs.
We'll start with.
Remember, mine cleans 99.999%.
So you're started at about 100 and what is it, 150, 120? Yours?
120, I wrote it down.
Got it. And then it went down to what, 0?
123, it went to 0.
Went to 0. And now we're testing it an hour later. And mine started at freaking 1,500 something and went down to 20, right?
Went down to
5.
5.
5.
Okay, cool. Cool. So the question is the lasting cleaning power. 15 seconds?
15 seconds.
Oh man, this is
The
the most
countdown
suspenseful 15 seconds of our lives right here. 10, 9, 8. So this went from, so we just atomic bombed Hedon's phone with the Clorox situation.
That's right. And the results are in.
104. So it went from, wow.
So it's getting dirtier. There are more colonies of bacteria. There were 0 colonies. Now there are 104.
It started, your phone was dirty to begin with. It wasn't clean when we first measured it around the
Yeah, it was
120. Then it went down to 0, and without touching it, in an hour, it went back.
Going back.
How is this possible that it goes back if nobody touched it?
It's just there's bacteria from everywhere, from the air, from the carpet, from the dust, and so it's constantly being
So when you
attacked.
atomic bomb something, it's so temporary.
Well, yes, chemicals will kill both the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. The good bacteria is what keeps everything safe and healthy and clean. So when the bad bacteria and the good bacteria
Everybody's killed.
gets bombed, like you said, that's how these super bugs are created.
Well, this is where we talk about antibiotics you mentioned to us.
That's right.
So antibiotics on the body goes in and kills good and bad.
Everything. That's right.
Which is how you create MRSA and antibiotic-resistant superbugs, is because of the atomic bomb that you're ingesting when you take antibiotics. And the same thing happens when you...
Antibacterials.
Yes. Okay, we got it. Let's go.
All right.
So this is the moment of truth.
It is.
So if we were at 5?
1,500.
No, I know. But it dropped to 5.
dropped to 5.
So if now it's
Goes back up to 1,500.
or even anything over, if it's in the hundreds, it's going.
It's climbing too much.
climbing
let's not
too much.
speculate, bro. Let's just
15
see.
seconds.
Woohoo!
Here we go.
Now listen. We
Hold on, it
already
went from
know.
1,500. So my phone was really dirty.
It was pretty bad.
Yes.
Like, I apologize for that, you guys. That shouldn't have happened in public, but my phone was, I got babies. I got one baby puppy.
Here we go.
Woohoo!
One.
One.
Went down in an hour.
So wait, how
Spray
how
my
is it-
feet. Somebody spray my feet. That's celebration
Clean
worthy,
those
you guys.
feet, clean those
Hold
feet.
on. They don't even understand what just happened.
No, it went down.
Somebody get the dog.
further.
They don't even, my feet clapping wake up the dog. You guys don't even know what happened right now. It went from 1,500 plus colonies of bacteria to the spray went down to 5. 1 hour later, she just swapped it.
We got
Swabbed it, swiped it, and we're down to 1. So on a graph, the way that would look is, your graph is here. Very dirty phone, down
Down.
to 5. And then it went down further. Whereas the Clorox went dirty, not so dirty. It went down to here, a little lower, but then went back up. Now, imagine, because these are creating lines on graphs, and imagine what happens over the next 1, 2, if this is going down over time, what happens over 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
hours?
You guys, this is almost worth giving up my phone for them to not touch it for the next.
24 hours.
But you guys get the point. So it's not necessary.
So how is it possible? How do Airbiotics work to even allow
To keep-
How is it cleaning? It's just cleaning by itself.
Explain
right there,
to our
right
friend.
now?
You tried to explain it to us. We're jiu-jitsu guys, so we're not that smart. But explain to our people at home in the simplest way possible how this is cleaner after an hour.
It's cleaning right now.
Ooh, ooh,
You can,
ooh.
if you could see it, if there was a microscope, we
Yeah.
would see cleaning bacteria being.
And talk about some of the
It's
tests in hospitals and
power-
stuff. Yeah.
It's the power of probiotics. Probiotics are naturally good bacteria. And so they go and take over spaces and surfaces, and they paralyze all the bad bacteria that's on any surface. And then they begin to basically eat all the proteins around it and starving out all the bad bacteria, essentially killing it naturally. So
But they continue working.
for 3 to 5 days.
These are great employees.
They're awesome. Yes.
Whereas the atomic bomb method of just wiping it with an alcohol base or a bleach base cleaner,
You're
they're
killing all the good stuff too.
well, and they're part-time employees. They come, they work their one little independent contractor shift, and they're gone.
That's right.
They aren't there for the cause.
Well, it's for this reason that hospitals and universities around the globe have all switched to Airbiotics.
It's so unbelievable.
It's
So
amazing.
hospitals get it, universities get it, and you talked about this has been proven and tested to kill some staph, MRSA.
Staph, MRSA, Legionnaires, the spread of infection, odors. It's amazing. Great on mold, great on mildew.
Talk about the test they can do when they get this at home with their trash can.
Oh,
real quick.
That's a lot of fun. So what I've done is I've taken my trash can, and whenever you have coffee grinds or banana peels or leftover salmon or chicken, you just throw it all in your trash can, and you take this cleaner and you just spray it twice, just like that, right on top of the trash can. And then wait a few hours and see, maybe even a few days, and see if you can actually smell that trash can. You can't smell it.
What?
The odors are gone. It is amazing.
So now, once she told us about the hospital and the university use, and we saw that it worked on the mats, we got Eddie, our director of all Academy cleanliness operations, and he just took it to the next level. Eddie, come over here, please. Join us in the conversation.
Hi.
Eddie, and first of all, find the paper that shows the numbers for the initial mat test. You guys, when Amanda first came to us, Eddie, who handles all the Academy cleaning operations here, amazingly well, by the way, like blackbeltcleaning.com, this guy right here, like just as he is with his jiu-jitsu meticulous, he is with the defense and protection of the Academy on all levels.
That isn't a website, by the way. Don't go there.
You should start it though. You'd be in big business. Listen, so Eddie, explain what you did with both of our private rooms when she came to us 6 months ago and how it went.
Yeah, first of all, I got so impressed when she said, if you compare those two products, my product will kill this one. I said, okay, this is a good speech, but let me try. And then I spent a couple hours doing this test. I used one product to clean our private room 1, and this product to clean our private room 2. And in the private room 1, the bacteria was going after an hour, the bacteria was going up. With this product, after an hour, the bacteria was going down around 50% all the time, 50, 50, and 50. So after this, I got my own answer. Well, I was trusting her, but now I trust way more because I did the test. And after that, we start to using everywhere here. Everywhere that we think has bacteria or can be exposed for some bacteria, we have been using this as bathroom, doors handles,
Drinking fountain, everything people are touching, right? He's spraying it everywhere. Drinking fountain, tell them what you do with the air conditioning as well.
yeah, also on the air conditioner, because this is for help us to breathe better, right?
Yes.
So she showed me once how to use on the AC. So we open up the AC, take off the filter, and then we keep spraying with a fogger for around 3 or 5 minutes. And then after this, the AC it keep cleaning for at least 3 days, and
Where
we are
it's
safe.
pushing it out throughout the academy. So the air, that's where the Airbiotics names come from. The air is safer because any bacteria or any harmful bacteria that exists in the air is killed and essentially dominated by the probiotics in the air, in the mist that is sprayed into the air conditioning unit.
And you have told me before about how in-home air pollution is, I think, number 4. You mentioned.
Well, we spend 90% of our time indoors, whether
Yes.
it's at home, in the gym, in your car, at work. And so air pollution is one of the top 5 reasons people are sick. People are running around with headaches, migraine, fatigue, dizziness, allergies. People are on all sorts of medication for low energy. People are on medication for allergies, those Claritins, Allegrides, asthma, inhalers. This is a safe and natural way to be a solution to help all of those families.
Unbelievable, you guys. And we just couldn't be more impressed. And they obviously have, in addition to the actual liquid cleaning supplies, the spray bottles, you guys also have the air, what do they call them?
Our Stebiotic mist.
Yeah, the mist. So it's an actual unit that sprays the mist into, whether it's an office, whether it's a home situation. So it's always spraying that to keep it as healthy as possible. It's blown away. And Eddie actually took notes the day of his test, so this is 12/22/15. So like I said, over 6 months ago. And it shows exactly here. Zoom in a little bit right here and put Eddie's smiling face right behind it. Look, quantity. So this is the bacteria. 221 was the start in one room and 106 colonies in another room. Because we do clean our rooms every day, twice a day. So they're reasonably clean. On the quantity of bacteria colonies for the room that he used, the Airbiotics, it went from 221 down to 41 immediately. And then stayed there and then went down even lower as time went on. Whereas with the chemical mat cleaner that we were using before, it was lower initially, it went up and continued to go up over time to 254 from 106 after 4 hours of cleaning. So the mat test has been done, the academy test has been done, and effectiveness is something that, once it's proven, it's proven. So thank you, Amanda. Eddie, thank you and congratulations on all the good work you're doing here, and it's been amazing.
So there you have it. Growing up in the Gracie family, everything is about effectiveness. Eating, sleeping, driving, techniques, talking, walking. Once the effectiveness of Airbiotics, probiotic, cleaning supplies were proven to us, we began, only once that happened, did we begin looking at other benefits of this product.